Hey everyone, so in this video we'll be talking about the concept which we started in the previous video itself. In the previous video, if you remember, we sent some data from Arduino to the ROS and we visualized that data. Now today in this video we'll be talking about how to send data from ROS and we visualize that data onto Arduino. So stay tuned and let's get started. Now the first thing we need to do is code our Arduino in such a way that it subscribes to the topic which has been created by ROS. So here it is. We have to include ROS-H and all the standard messages that you'll be needing. If the subscriber is subscribed to a topic which is sending an integer 8 type data, you have to include int 8. If there is a topic which is sending with a string data, then you have to include string as well. So depending upon your requirement, you have to add this one here. Now ROS-H is needed to have a ROS node handler so that we can use the data or the library that we have for ROS. And we have created a object nh for a node handler. Now here if you'll see, we are subscribing to an integer type int 8 type topic which is a chatter which will be created by ROS. And as soon as there is a data which is sent onto this particular topic, this subscriber will be notified and this subscriber will go to a function which is message_cb. Message_cb is the function which takes care of the interrupt. So as soon as the data which comes onto the topic, this will be called and the data will be saved in toggle message. Now toggle message is a vast variable, so that if you need a specific data which has been sent, you have to use toggle message.data to get this data here. Now in the setup, I have used an LED to show if the data has come or not. So we'll initialize all the nodes, we initialize the subscription model and we start looping, and we'll keep checking if there is a data onto that particular topic or not. This will be done every half a second. As soon as the data comes, this will be called, and as if the data is 4, then the LED will be blinking, else it won't blink. After the data has been uploaded to Arduino, let's go back to ROS and try to create a node which creates a topic named chatter and keep sending int 8 data onto it. If you remember, in the previous video we learned how to create a publisher. Let's go back to the same code and try to implement something there itself. Now this was the code that we had. If you'll see, I have changed a little bit. Now I'm importing int 8 here. When publishing, in place of string, I'm sending int 8 data, and I'm doing it every 1 second. And apart from that, hello world, or the string which I was sending, now becomes integer. And that is all the change there is. Now let's see how to run this code. Now first thing that we need to do is give the permissions to use the port you are working on. To do that, do sudo chmod and give all the permissions and the directory where it is situated. After giving the permissions, run ROS code. Take a new tab, connect it to your source file, and then run ROS serial. And also give the path on which you need to read the data. After this has been initialized, let's run the code that we just created. So connect again to source. And run the code that we created. Now we have started sending the data. You can see here now, when the data is getting sent, on the same time, even the LED 13 pin is blinking. This is over here. So now we are able to send data over serial from Raspberry to Arduino as well. I hope you understood how we are able to transcend data between two different devices. There is one flaw here. where we are able to communicate between these two hardwares using a cable. Now robots these days don't really have a cable connected to a server, right? So in the next video, we'll talk about how to make these things wireless. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. Have a nice day.